there's something you really need to know about God. There's something that you really need to realize, that God has a way about him. That when his children cry out for help, God always answers. God always responds. God always has a plan when his children cry out for help. They may not be worthy. They may have messed up big time. They may be in the quicksand of sin. But when they cry out and say, God, help me. I'm a sinner. And I've forsaken you, but I want to return. I need your help. God always responds. And God always comes to the rescue. God does what many of us probably would not do. He bends down and he listens to their cry. And he comes to the rescue. Remember the prodigal son. It was the father who welcomed the prodigal son home and killed the fatted calf and had the party with the son, because the son cried out and said, Dad, I want to come home. Our view of God is too small. A.W. Tozer believed that a low view of God is the cause of 100 evils. But a high view of God is a solution to 10,000 temporal solutions. If that's true, our biggest problems aren't our families. Our biggest problems aren't my health issues. My biggest problems aren't my financial issues. Now please understand, I'm not making light of anybody's issues or problems. Because I understand they are real when you're facing them. And they can be intimidating. But hear me out. Those really aren't my biggest problems. My biggest problem is realizing that my God is bigger than those problems. Realizing that I can trust God through those situations in my life. That God has a plan. That God wants me not to stop praying in a place of defeat, but start praying in a place of victory. Why? Because God has a plan. In the year that King Uzziah died, God was still on his throne. In the year when Isaiah felt like, man, the whole world was being turned upside down, God's still on his throne. No matter what happens November 3rd, God is still on his throne. In the year that King Uzziah died, God was on his throne. And it was holy, holy is the God of the armies of angels. And his God is on his throne. Could it be that there are too many times we talk ourselves out of God-ordained opportunities in the name of playing it safe? And God is calling us to step out and seize the opportunity. Paul wrote these words in Ephesians 5:16. He said, make the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. I would agree, the days are evil. So we need to make the most of every opportunity. The Bible doesn't say how many opportunities we'll get in life, nor does it say whether there'll be big opportunities or little opportunities. It just says, make the most of every one we get. I kind of see it like the talents. Some get 5, some get 3, some get 1. I don't know how many opportunities you'll be given in life. I don't know how many opportunities I will be given in life. But may I make the most of every opportunity that's given to me. The word opportunity here is actually the word kairos, which means a special moment of time, a divine moment, that when we seize it, God has the opportunity to be glorified. What JL teaches us is we can either live in survival mode or we can live in faith mode. Survival mode only looks at ourselves, is only watching out for ourselves. Faith mode is not looking to play it safe, but saying, God, what opportunities do you want me to do for you while I'm here? The faith mode is the exact opposite. It's having your spiritual antenna up, your radar on. You're looking for what God has for you to do for that day, so that God can be